Hello everyone, Untitled Chapter, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Bundle of Totems. A mod that simply adds in additional totems, similar to the Totem of Undying, but with obviously different abilities. So, what you've got is an Uncharged Totem, which we can get the recipe for. 1 second, because GEI is very particular for some reason today. Where is it? I need to get off that one. This is what I need. So you just need 3 smooth stone and 2 smooth stone slabs, and you've got 3 uncharged totems. From there, you need some essence, which I don't know how to craft. There doesn't seem to be a recipe for it, so you might need Craft Weaker or just maybe to find it in the world. I don't actually know. Essence drops from magical ghostly mobs. Imbued with that. What a ghost. Okay. Sure, so maybe things like, I guess, witches, or ghasts or something? Vex, maybe? Because they're ghostly, aren't they? I assume? I have absolutely no idea. I'd have to check. But yeah, you need obviously some essence, as well as the uncharged ones. And you pretty much just use a bunch of other resources, depending on which one it is. So you've got, like, leads and a few other animal-related ones to tame. You've got fall damage being prevented, you've got freezing, sealing, repairing, purifying, undying, I think is just your usual one. Does that mean that's changed? No, I guess that's just the recipe for it because they don't usually have one. And our last one is diving. So we'll test each one out and see what happens. So go with diving, I guess, first because we're near some water. So just jump in. And it's not actually going to be like a right-click situation, it's just going to be, I assume we hold in our hand. No, I forget, do you have to hold in your right hand? Your main hand, sorry? Or your off hand? Because for me, obviously, that's my right hand, compared to people that switch it to their left. No, okay, so that's going to activate immediately. We've got a cooldown, and we've got 5 durability, so they're not just a one-use thing. So if you didn't have respiration or something on a helmet, you'd use this, or if you don't even have water-breathing potions, for example, you could just make one of these and have it be used about 5 times or so, depending on the situation you're in water for. This is that. The last cooldown's not too bad. Okay, yep. We'll just move this out of the way. Next, we have Extinguishers, Fire and Lava. So I don't know if this means that it's just like if you've got some nearby. So fire and lava. Alright, so we'll actually go over to some in caves. Let's see. So we'll just go all the way down here, for example. Is there any in... Here we go. We've some in this ravine. That'll work. Something like this. Do I have a survival one? I don't think yes, I do. So... Oh! Okay, so you can right-click this one. Okay, so that turns the water into ice and the cobble... Oh, sorry, the lava into cobble. Just right-click in the area. Oop, and there's the cooldown. So that does that. Okay, cool. So that works. Pretty well, surprisingly. Covers a pretty good region. Now, I don't know if that means that it's unable to... based on, say, the area that it's limited to for coverage, or that it's just the amount of blocks it's affecting. I don't actually know. We'll actually see... No, so what we've got here. So that's just disappearing, or is it just water covering it? No, okay, so that's just water covering it by the looks of things, basically. Because I can keep stacking it over and over, it seems, so... Yeah. Okay, so that's just going to keep doing that, that's fine. I think that's probably it. There's not really much else I can demonstrate, I guess, because it is just covering what it can. Yeah, I guess that's it, but that is a right-click one. I don't think this one's intended to be, it's just a normal one. Uncharged, we don't need to. Actually... Yeah, because I assume they become uncharged, not just... after use, they're not just for crafting. It is used as probably a another type of one. So, petrifies liquids that touch nearby mechanical blocks. What do you mean by mechanical blocks? I don't get what that means. Friends? Petrifies liquids that touch nearby mechanical blocks. I can't... Does it just mean redstone blocks? Because redstone's not mechanical, so I don't get it. Oh, actually I should have also gone with the fire as well. It's like lava. Technically should have done that. I guess I could also do that as well. That's also worth testing. Right, so liquids that touch nearby mechanical blocks. Alright. Redstone ones here, maybe? Or is it like a waterlogging situation, I guess? Oh, okay. Liquids that... technically... Alright, my guess is that it's like... Okay, so it's so that it prevents it from doing it, but if it was in place of it, like I was waterlogging it, it would technically remove it, is my guess there. So basically it just petrifies water. Technically, it doesn't actually affect the other at all. Like if I just do this here... Yep, so I just do that. Yeah, I guess it's only lava, not the other. And obviously I need night vision, so effects, oops. Effects, yes, yes. Night vision. Right. There, what am I doing? Oh, come on. I was almost there. There we go. I don't think this is actually going to affect anything lava related. No, so only water. I mean, the case, the purpose of it makes sense, but it just seems like it's petrifying water. It's not actually affecting anything else. So, I don't know. Repairs tools when they break. So we'll just get a gold one, because that'll be really easy to demonstrate. Just break this, as per usual, and we'll see what happens. So, right, so we're getting there. Be not too long now, and eventually it will just be there. Now, I assume they just have to be in your hotbar for this. Yep. So we got 5 there, so that's fine, and that fixed it to basically 1 less durability. So it's pretty much brand new. Cool. Okay, so we'll just break this because I actually do want to see what happens with actual totems and see if they become uncharged or they just completely disappear. And if you have to, you know, keep making new uncharged ones. I actually am curious about that. And besides, the cooldown will go away pretty quick, so we don't have to worry about that too much. And then we'll move on to the next 3 and see what happens. So any moment now we'll be on our last 2 durability for it. That'll be fine. Now obviously you probably might not need it for bigger, higher durability, but if you wanted to, and you just want to pretty much, I guess, not use mending, or you want to avoid just repairing it in an anvil, you can use this, and you have up to 5 lots of durability, which is quite useful. So for something like netherite, I assume you'd get the equivalent of like 10,000 rather than 2,000 because of it being 5 times worth. Also, a lot of the gold, it's like 30 times 5, so yeah. I assume it'd be 10,000 for the other, something like that. Anyways, so what happens on this last one is it completely breaks. So you don't get an uncharged. Interesting. Okay, and it does actually give you 32, it's just the fact that I was using it constantly. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Glad I tested that. So you do have to keep making uncharged ones over and over again, unfortunately. So what do we got next? Taming most creatures. So we just got, I guess, a wolf we could use, or a horse. Would this make it easier for horses so you don't have to sit on them all the time and they get awkward? Do I just right click? Yes I do. So it's got 10, got a horse, Cooldown's off. Oh, yes. Even though I'm gonna suffocate, but yes. Oh, that's so good. You can just tame a horse and there's less of a fuss. I like that. I really like that. That's cool. So let's try a few others, like a cat. I don't know which other ones count though for taming. That's the thing. Oh, get back here. Cat's now tamed. I don't know if you can tame parrots. Can you, or is it just feeding them? You can. There's an element in there. All right. What else was there as possible? I think it's about it, right? Wolf, horse, donkey, mule, and parrots. I think it was something else. I don't remember. It has been a while since I've had to check out others that are possible for taming. Foxes, I think that's like it's trust, isn't it? Yeah, it's a trust system, so that's different. And that's only in the one the baby does, I think, or the baby fox. I think. Yeah, something like that. Either way, we'll move on. Cures undead creatures. So I assume this is specifically for zombie villagers. I think. Yes, so that's pretty much like the weakness, golden apple sort of thing, but obviously now as a single item and in your hand and can be used up to 5 times. I don't think that a regular zombie or something else will change it. Yeah, it's just a zombie villager, basically. Makes sense. Makes it easier, means you don't have to wait around too long for them to go, okay, I'm finally being converted, or it eventually converts at the end. And you've got Totem of Leaping, which is preventing damage from long falls. Okay, so does that mean if I were to do the same as like the water trick, where it's like you drop from a certain height, I guess is what it would be like? Where's a good height? I think I need to probably create my own, right? This'll do. Survival. And if I drop, nothing. Okay, so I maybe need to right click? Or is it... I have no idea now, actually. I assume it's like the water trick? No? Prevents damage from long falls. What we got here? 7 different ones. Standard cooldown is 5 seconds, that's good to know. Expansive balance recipes. Petrolized liquid. Have a house on fire. Does it show anything in images, or is it just them in item frames, basically? No, it does show them being used. With leaping. Okay, sure. We may have to go outside for this one then. Because we need enough height, probably. I don't know. Maybe it's just like if you didn't have slow falling, or some other type of situation where like you just happen to move your elytra, or you use a mod that adds a glider or something, and it just doesn't happen to work. I have no idea. Okay, so what happened there? Oop. Okay, so we've got slow falling now. That may or may not even beat the countdown, I don't know. Don't know what happened there. We'll just go from a certain height and see what happens, and if we don't right click, because I think I was trying to right click last time, which is why. So what happens if we just do this? So it just forces up. Okay, cool, so it just forces you up a bit. We still get slow falling to a point, and that's fine. Okay, it's got 20 uses. But yeah, that seems to be it. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.